All right, so we are going to finish out our chapter 3, green foldable. We have a couple examples that we need to do. We have already done the top part of this page, and so we're picking up right here with example 1. Going to answer some questions about it first. So if we look at it, we want to know if the angle, if the angle 6x and the angle 9y plus 12, are they congruent or are they supplementary? So if we take a look at where those are located, we have 6x is here and 9y plus 12 are there. Those are supplementary, and the reason why would be that they are a linear pair. If we next look at 9y plus 12, which is right here, and 13x minus 10 right there, and if we ask, are those congruent or supplementary, we're going to say that those are congruent, and our reason behind that is that they are alternate interior angles. And then our next one that we are looking at asks us to look at angle 13x minus 10, which is right here, and the angle 6x, which is right here. Are those congruent or supplementary? And those are supplementary. And our reason behind that is that they are consecutive interior angles. Okay. Now, after doing that, our directions read that we need to go through and solve for x and y. So we're working on this part of this now. If we use what we've just talked about with these special relationships, we can see that if we have this angle here and this angle here, which are consecutive interior angles, if we take this 6x and we add it to the 13x minus 10, if we know that they're supplementary, that should equal 180. And so if we go ahead then and take a few seconds to solve that equation, just isolate the variable on one side, move everything else to the other side, we're going to find out that x is equal to 10. So we have the x, we now need to find the y. And if we now look at the relationship between the 6x here and the 9y plus 12, those are linear pairs. So if we take 6x plus 9y plus 12, that should equal 180. But we know that this x is 10. So if we take and substitute in place of the 6, or in place of the x, we put in that 10, we're then going to be able to solve this equation for y. So we're going to have 60 plus 9y plus 12 equals 180. When we move everything over to the other side and divide, we're going to get y is equal to 12. We could always go back and we can check to make sure that this is true. So if we use this, that x is equal to 10, 6 times 10 would make this 60 here. If we did 9 times y, and y is 12, plus 12, that's going to make this 120, which works out. If we add those together, that's 180. This one should be 120, but let's take a look at it. If we do 13 times 10 minus 10, that does give us 120, and our relationships work out for this first one.